what are some tips you have to be a good friend? I can relate, only having gone through infertility, and I know the things that people have said to me that just ruin you for sometimes years. And I'm certain that that situation is the same when you're going through divorce. There's those well-intended comments that just cut you to the core. So what can we do as friends, as a band of mothers, if you've got a girlfriend who's going through a divorce? What's your advice or some tips?
I think one of the best things you can do is show support. Everybody feels so isolated and you feel like it has been targeted and you are the only one going through it. And it is the worst. The best thing you can do is let the person going through it come to you and just be a good ear, and let them share what they're going through. If you know somebody and you have a friend who went through it, maybe match them up. Maybe sometimes, introducing your friend who's going through a divorce to somebody else who went through a divorce is going to be helpful. Try not to say, oh yeah, I saw your soon-to-be ex-husband on the train. He looked really sad. Try to stay away from that. Try to shift onto things that she needs. And I'll go back to what I said before, support. Offer to take the kids so she can go get a manicure or go to the gym or go for a walk. Or maybe she just needs to see her lawyers and she just doesn't have childcare right now. Offer, if you're going to the store, offer to get her milk or things she may need for the kid. Offer to drive the kids on an extra carpool. It's some of those little things that can mean such a big difference. Organize a girls' night out and tell all the people coming, let's not talk about it. Let's try to build her up. Let's look for, now that things are opening, a fun restaurant. Maybe there's going to be a little music. Maybe everybody just buys her dinner. It does not have to be expensive. It could be something cheap. Something is pizza. Everybody loves pizza. It makes us happy. But just little things to take her out of that environment to show your support, because that's what they need.
And what about, like you said, I love that. Like, take her out, buy her dinner. That's such an easy thing, and you don't have to make a big deal out of it. And no one likes to be like, oh, here's your pity dinner. We're going to take you out. But it seems like there's probably a balance between glossing it over and not acknowledging the elephant in the room versus saying, like, putting all the focus on, oh, look at this one friend in our group that's going through a divorce. How do you find that balance? And how do you know when to talk about it and when not to talk about it?
Great question. For me, I think one of the greatest things was I had a friend take me out for dinner and she just said, I am here. And whenever you are ready to talk, I will be that ear and that will listen. I will be that voice that will help you stay in a good place. You don't want to keep going through the negative. Negative is already there. And when you survive, your kids will survive. And that was really the magic words I needed to hear. I needed somebody to not just remind me of everything, but just show me that there is going to be a better day. It may not be at that very moment, but it is coming ahead. And she would be in my corner, no questions asked, just to be that sounding board that I needed.